Keith O'Brien, the sports doctor here at Norwich Free Academy. Big game coming up on Thanksgiving between Academy and the New London Whalers. Coach, if you could go back to, back in August when you sat with Casey and he asked you a question, if you could fast forward into the season and describe your team, with one word, and you basically said toughness, both mentally and physically.
And emotionally, yeah.
Right now, are you that team?
Well, you start off the season with the mindset in terms of where you need to get to. And for us, we felt we needed to get tougher. Our schedule was going to challenge us and absolutely did that for us in the early part of the season. And I would say absolutely. We are a tougher team than we were at the beginning. We learned some resilience, and at this point we have an opportunity to get into the playoffs because of that.
You've played in this game as a player. You coached in this game. What does it mean to you personally, Thanksgiving Day, NFA, New London, and just having football in your life in general?
Well, it means a lot. For me personally, as you mentioned, having the opportunity to play in it, obviously now, coaching for a number of years, it is special. It's special because no one else can say, that they played in the oldest high school rivalry and coached in it as well, except those gentlemen who had that opportunity. So I feel very privileged to represent not only my school, but also my players and my family in a manner that I think is becoming of this historic game. And so it's just been a great opportunity to see the young men on both sides just grow and develop, and some have an opportunity to come back and sharing it more than just the 4 years that they may have had as a player.
Jawaun Johnson, you're a senior now. You could remember back to 2 years ago when you and Coach and his team went down to New London, and I believe you ran for over 300 yards in that game. You could reflect on that a little bit. And now as a senior, what does it mean, with an opportunity to go in there and play against New London on Thanksgiving Day game?
Well, they're undefeated right now, and they're looking real good, but we're looking to go down there and put a beat on them.
Shea McManaway, junior quarterback here. What's the growth you've had this year, and just taking over the reins of the team and being the leader?
I think it's a matter of a mental game. For me, I think I've improved with a lot of confidence this year compared to last year, and a lot of the seniors, the upper guys, they've been helping me out a lot.
Is this why you do it? Is this why you coach? Is this why you put all the grind in for and all season long for games like this?
The reason why I do it is because of these young men that you see right here. Because I, as you mentioned, was very fortunate to come to the academy, had a tremendous experience. But it was the people around that really made up this institution. These are just buildings, brick and mortar, and really it's the people and the people who gave me the opportunities to be able to stand in front of you right now is the ones who I want to give thanks. And so to play a Thanksgiving game and play against a respectable and storied program as New London, and for us to give the community a win, it's just a little small thing that we can do that can last for years. So that's why I do it, because so many people have done it before. For me to have this opportunity, and I just want to continue to give these guys the opportunities that they deserve, because they do work so hard, and we've got this great institution that allows them to be who they are.
Coach, how good is it, for the area and for southeastern Connecticut to have a big game like this? Norwich, New London, the history. We talked about it being the oldest game in the country, but talk about the buzz of what's going to be happening in the next couple of days here in southeastern Connecticut. Do you get wrapped up into that, or you just kind of block that out?
I try to just focus on the task at hand, to be totally honest.
That's the pitch line, but tell me the truth.
I focus on the task at hand. The teams that we play we game plan, and we want to get after it. But again, I think it's important that we acknowledge to the kids that this game is different than any other games. This is the game they're going to remember. This is a game that's constantly talked about within the communities, and so we allow the game to speak for itself. So for us, what we're trying to do is, again, to get into the playoffs. So since our Staples game, we've been talking about each week is a playoff game, because if we lose, we're out. So again, this game with the magnitude that it has, just being a Thanksgiving game rivalry and the oldest high school rivalry in itself. But then you add on to it, it's for the ECC large division. It's for the opportunity for us to secure a player position because they've already done that. You add it to that, but for as a coaching staff, we've been in this situation before, and so for us, we're just going to continue to do what we do to go down there and make sure these guys are ready to win a football game. That's all we can do.
He is Coach Jemal Davis, Jawaun Johnson, Shea McManaway, quarterback, running back, looking to head down to London High School on Thanksgiving Day and do work. A confident bunch of NFA Wildcats. Guys, good luck next week. Coach, thanks for a few minutes, and good luck. We'll see you soon.